Hi, fellow thrifty YouTubers. Today I'm doing a voiceover of the video because making charm bracelets takes very long. So you will see I sped it up in the background. Also see the prices that I gave you. As you can see, it's 60 Namibian dollars for a charm bracelet, 3 US dollars. And that is, I overestimated the price because it's very difficult with the packages that you get from bracelet stores and from AliExpress and everything to get the exact price. So I actually try to make sure that I give you the worst case scenario. So if you go buy a charm bracelet, you're not going to get away with under 100 Namibian dollars. Now, 100 Namibian dollars works out to about, let me just get my cap on, about a little bit more than 5 US dollars. So to make it, it's still cheaper. Now, as you'll see, I am using these two pliers. You'll see the points are very thin. It helps with charm bracelets, and it's specifically for these types of bracelets. You'll also see these round pieces that I connect them with. I put that at the ends. I used my friend's bracelet to measure their arms. Remember, the ends also is part of the length. So be careful with that. If you're a little bit afraid, you can also put round items a little bit further in the bracelet, that if it's too big, they can still actually fasten it on that side. And I usually just put a charm there and at the end, and then it's a little charm that hangs off, which actually I think looks pretty cute. So I don't mind making it longer as long as I have that little charm hanging on the end after the fastener. I like that. Now you'll see first the most important part is the planning. Make sure you put in a lot of charms. Don't thrift here because that is what's going to make it special. And make sure it's things that your friend like, because that's also going to make the difference. Something personalized, a gift that's personalized is going to make a big difference to your friend. So with this, I picked all the charms that I think the person would have loved, things that she likes. I'm not going to explain why, because it's going to take a long time with everyone. But the spoon was a big joke because she likes to collect wooden spoons that's very big. It's some sort of thing in Africa. I think almost all of us has one hanging on our wall. Now this friend of mine likes it more than other people. Then I connected with the round end. Now this is the part you've got to be very careful about. Make sure that the charm is facing upwards, and then use the way that you checked where it's facing to put your fastener, that if your friend fastens her charm, that people can see the charms on her arm and she can see the charms on her arm as well. So that is why planning with this is extremely important. Now, another thing that's also very important, you'll see I'm taking a lot of time here to fasten the pieces that I open up. The reason that is extremely important is if you even leave a little slit open there, the charm can slit off or the bracelet can slit off. So make sure that it's closed, even if you have to press the ends together, that it closed a little bit tighter. That's very important. So take your time. Don't rush through these bracelets, because it's very sad if your friend likes her favorite charm and it falls off. So the part that you can't see now is where I'm putting in the fasteners in the end. I can't show you guys because I have to be extremely careful with this. I have to see which side shows. And there you see the bracelet as it's meant to be. Now I'm actually having to change one charm because I did it on the wrong sides. So now I'm just fixing that. So that's the important part, is make sure the charms is facing the right way. Okay, now I'm just fitting the bracelet. You guys can see what I mean at the end hanging off. Okay, so I am repeating this 3 times because, okay, you just check there before I go. You can see how I take off the chains. These pieces that I open up to get the chains off, I throw them away. I don't reuse them because, especially with it, if it's a little bit of a cheaper chain, then it might actually be that you weaken your bracelet and your chain. So the end pieces I just throw away. It's not that much waste, but it makes a big difference on the bracelet because it doesn't weaken it. Now, the first bracelet I made already, that was for someone else. Now you'll see this is the free for my other 3 friends. The one loves animals, so I'm just going to use all animals on her bracelet. The other one loves stars and animals and bows and all this frilly, girly things. So I decided to try and make a lot of different, well, I don't know how to call it, but a lot of different charms that makes me think of her. And this other friend is extremely happy with bows. And she also has a cat that she loved. And this one charm, I don't know if you can see it. It's on the top bracelet, the one charm I'm working with now. But it looks a lot like how her cat always lies down. So now I'm doing that. And again, it's tedious, but you've got to space them correctly. If you space the charms correctly, for some reason, it just makes the charm bracelet look a little bit more professional. And sorry for my English again. This is the Namlish coming out. I mean professional. So I'm spacing it out correctly and I'm tying it together. This bracelet I'm extremely happy with. She has a very small arm, so that actually helped a little bit. It was the fastest bracelet that I made. And still, I make a piece on the end for in case the arm is actually smaller than I estimated, that she can just fasten it a little bit more. Some people actually like if the bracelet is looser, and some people actually like if the bracelet is tighter and there's a piece hanging off. So I'm just trying to do as much as I can so that people can get what they like. Sorry for the interference. As you see there, I actually tried to make sure the holes is closed. And sorry for the interference. It's just I'm trying to not edit the video too much. I want you guys to see how I do it. Let me know if you like it. Have a lovely day. Bye.